Back like we never left. What is good, everybody? Today we get into depth about letting go of somebody you still love after the breakup. Now you already know how I get down. I don't like to waste time and I'm ready to get into it. So let's do that right now. There's this old popular quote that states knowing when to walk away is wisdom. Being able to walk away, oh, that's courage. But walking away with your head still held high, that's dignity. But we truly never give ourselves enough credit. We get into relationships for the companionship, to share in love, to experience, to hopefully allow it to mature and nurture us. But, and this is a big ass but, at what point do we realize that the level of appreciation, of reciprocation, just isn't really adding up? And we know, don't we, when it's time for us to leave? But hope will have us grasping for straws, hoping and believing that the love will prevail in the end. See, in the beginning, we all show up, don't we? We give the best of ourselves. We try to develop this relationship to not only make your partner feel that you care and that they're valued, but basically show that you're willing to put in the work. But what we learned very quickly is we wasn't all raised the same, were we? We don't all have the same character and integrity. Don't come from all the same places of empathy and understanding. And when you engage in a relationship or a marriage with someone you have never seen in their worst moments, or you have seen in their worst moments, yet you excuse their reactions, dismissing how they speak to you, dismissing how they went ghost on you for days, dismissing the lack of accountability that they show, then we begin to accept less, don't we? And when you begin accepting less, it allows your partner to condition you into submission. Where on one hand, you want to speak your mind, tell them that their behavior bothers you, tell them that they're encroaching on your boundaries. But on the other hand, you don't, because it would cause way less drama and issues in the relationship if you just try to move on from the situation. The unfortunate part that we begin learning much later, when you deal with partners who won't compromise, won't listen with the intent of understanding your plight, aren't able to deal with conflict together as a unit, is that no amount of love that you give will ever be enough for two whole ass individuals. And when you deal with people who are set in their ways, who are unwilling to see how their behavior affects you, or who just aren't interested in sacrificing for a person they say that they love, then we are already sliding downhill, ain't we? The even more difficult part is accepting it in the moment. We always hold on to two things: hope and potential. We hope that this is just a phase. We hope the lying and deceit will change. We hope that the person we unequivocally love is still in there somewhere. We hope the potential they showed since that last disagreement, the last bad conversation, the last mistake, will change permanently this time. And when it doesn't, and we got tough decisions we gotta make, all that time you invested keeps us hanging on longer than we should. So I want you to consider something. Consider the amount of time, conversations, sharing of your feelings and emotions, the amount of forgiveness you've given, the way you've conceded in decisions you weren't really comfortable with in the first place, only for you to still feel uneasy, unhappy, and unappreciated. Do you deserve that? Do you deserve to have a sometimes love? A love that doesn't try harder, won't commit to change, counseling, parenting your kids differently, managing your finances better, talking to you instead of blaming you, working together instead of creating more dysfunction in your relationship? Because if your answer is yes, all that grace, forgiveness, and empathy you've been providing your partner sound a hell of a lot like you need to give it to yourself. And if you can, I can guarantee you that while this journey is gonna be tough as shit, and that healing is gonna be hard, that in the long run, not only will you be proud of yourself, you'll also find a self-worth, value, and a confidence that you might have never known was possible. You got this, right? As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in and checking out this video today. If you're new to the channel, you know what you gotta do, right? Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification down bottom and become an official part of a team that will always push you towards personal greatness. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired, and as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.